Hey, how are you doing? So today we will present a use case basically for commission and payment management around the team. This specific use case is applied for a broker company, which essentially offers to different small and medium businesses a loan. They have different lenders, right? And they're basically the middleman between the lenders and the small and medium businesses, and they get a commission, right? So this commissions, their commissions paid to the broker, their commissions paid to the house, right? And this commissions can be, there can be multiple brokers that earn a commission on a deal funded. And there's an additional level of complexity here where this funded deals, they're actually active loans, right? So if the small and medium business stops paying the loan, for example, the lender can call back for the commission paid, right? So this process is called clawback. Okay. So essentially, if the lender claws back the deal, then that commission will be zeroed out. Okay. So the payments, right, have to be based on what the broker balance is, right? So now we're gonna hop into Monday and see how this is all set up. Okay. So initially we have, right, the broker database. The database, essentially, here we would have the broker name, if it's active, if he's active or inactive. Then we have the date where this person started, when this person left the team, if they left the team. And then we have commissions, total commissions, payments, total paid, which is different than total due, right? Because payments are generated a couple days before the next payment date. And then we have the broker balance. Okay. So essentially so they pay every Friday. Okay. So essentially so 2 days before the next Friday arrives, this system will automatically populate new payments to be performed to the broker only in case the broker balance exceeds zero. Okay. So essentially this is how the broker view works. Now, how are commissions generated and how are payments generated? So this happens here, first of all, on the deals funded board. Okay, so essentially when there's a deal funded, right, the deal has a specific loan amount. Let's go to the commission view. This deal has a specific loan amount and there's a total commission for the loan, right? That's a total commission for basically the whole house, right? The whole broker company. And then this total commission can be broken up into different brokers, right? So essentially, if we open up here if we open up this view, right, maybe we say that maybe this broker was 20%, okay, and we add another commission recipient, okay, and say this commission recipient, okay, he has a 20% commission, right, over the whole deal, okay. So essentially, right, this item will populate here, right? So now we have 100% of the commission assigned. Okay, so essentially this is how commissions are generated. Okay, so each deal has a breakdown of their commissions. Once 100% of the commission is assigned, this will be colored in green. Now, on the commission board, right, all of these commissions they are generated in this board. And then these are all added into the broker database, right? So now we have another broker, right? Another active broker, which is item 4. And now this broker has, right, has a broker balance of 400. Okay. So the next payment that's generated for this broker, right, should be $400, right? So here, this next payment date has to be inputted manually only the first time. Let's say this payment date is May 30th. And what we're going to do is we're just going to trigger this automation, right, as if it was 2 days before May 30th that this payment is going to be generated. Okay, so I'll just force this automation. This would happen automatically, as I said, 2 days before May 30th. That way the payment is created. Now we're just forcing it. And we should see that we get a payment generated here. Okay, now we can see payment, right, for $400. Now the balance is still 400, right? And the next payment date has been pushed. So essentially this payment, right, has been created here for week number 22, right? The payment due is May 30th. And once we put paid, right, the payment date will be created. There we go. And then essentially the total paid would be 400. and then you would have a broker balance of 0. That way, when the commissions are generated, right, a new commission comes in. See, we have new commissions coming in, right? Now we have a commission of 1,000, right? Then the broker balance is 600, right? So if we generated another payment, let's just force it again. Okay, what will happen is that essentially another payment for 600 will be generated. So this way, you get automatic payments populated every week or every time cadence that you want. And you can keep all of your data correctly centralized and structured and accessible from the broker view. So if any broker wants to see like, hey, I want to see what are my commissions and my payments, right? And I want to see they're all in line. So essentially you would just have the full breakdown of that just by looking at this view. So yeah, that's pretty much how the workflow looks like. As I said, right, a new payment should be incoming soon for, total due 1,000, right? New payment is here, right? And once I mark paid, again, the balance will zero out, right? Because we have total paid, will turn into 1,000 in a second. There we go, and balance is 0. Okay, so that's how the system works. And we also have a very nice dashboard here for broker performance. So essentially like, what are the commissions per month? What are the payments per month? Total payments, total commissions, right? And then you can see that per broker on the broker view here in broker performance. So essentially, this is how we are managing commissions and payments for this client. So thank you very much. I hope you like the system. And if you want anything set up like this for your business, you know where to go. Thank you.